place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-M-V. All reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California,
New York, Texas, Midwest, it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California,
I got some out in Dallas, now I'm smelling like LA. Met a from Miami to the Machiavelli. Left the kids on the belly, left the vid on my celly. She ate like spaghetti, I'm hitting gas and Dreddy. Met some killers in Memphis, like they from Oakland. Give me my flowers while I can smell them. Ain't talking about roses, literally I'm lean. Mix it like a bought it in Nashville. Then I woke up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's sun, California, but nothing like Compton. It's more like Calistoga and it's hot as Arizona. I pop me up Fresno, hard colder than Minnesota in October. Don't interrupt, darling, I'm in the zone. Why does everywhere I go just remind me of home? You know that state of gold with the bed. Them other places come close, but they don't compare. Now I've been to New York, come on, Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, passing may be at a premium, at least for one side. The Vikings are top 10 at defending the pass, and they'll be going up against the Dolphins, who will need to solve that secondary. So with kickoff straight ahead, we'll check in with our broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are at the newest stadium in the NFL, and its inaugural year. There's a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. What?
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. On 1st down, Drake. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They'll set up to throw. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jay Ajayi with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take A first-quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come out here in the eye. Now they try the right side here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on the defensive back because if you get any faker move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right, get it to your back, get a lot of people out in front, control the line of scrimmage, wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting him down.
1st and goal from the 8. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's able to put it through. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And throw right side complete to Parker. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. It's a quarterback sneak. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to fourth. This will be taken at the 10. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Detroit!
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
But they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down.
Leopard! Watch him now, Barney! Gone!
He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Taken in at the 22. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
When the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
So 2nd and 10 here.
Here we go!
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out comes Minnesota. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
3-19! Let's go!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
looking to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's brought in by Kevin White. And he coughed it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now it's Ajayi. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So, wow, he scrambles right, throws across his body all the way back to the left, but it worked out.
Wouldn't you just love to hear the thought process of the offensive coordinators that play unfolded? And I think a lot of it was, no. Nice throw, my man. Nice throw.
I'd also like to hear the quarterback what's going on in his head as that ball leaves his hand.
Oh, please let it get there because otherwise I'm in big trouble.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it a second down.
Hurry up, here we go. Leopard! All right, here we go. No, check. Watch it now. Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go now. Green.
Now back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
Here we go now.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Let's go. Grand 38.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's complete to Parker, left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devontae Parker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And now out comes Minnesota. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard, because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9.
Here we go now. Philly, here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. He hits White, complete. 18 yards there on a 1st down. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit. Back 99. Watch it now, here we go. Detroit.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Finding time. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. More from Minneapolis after this.
Come on, let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
Here we go. Try 38. Ohio.
Back to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. It's an 8-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
They're going to look to throw. going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's another timeout called by the Vikings now. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He goes underneath to Drake. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now it's Andrew Franks on for Miami. This a 43-yard attempt. And Frank's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. And now out comes Minnesota. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
The slot man in motion right. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Back 99 Philly, here we go!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all of that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's 2nd down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll throw now on the final play. Surveying the field. He's going into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. Looked like they had something going. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Shift together here from the D-line. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more. In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam in here.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty. A lot of time there, partner, in the protected pocket, and he was able to deliver.
The guys protecting the passer have allowed him plenty of time to go through his progressions and find open receivers.
Back to throw now. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
One of the great things about most guys that play on the offensive line is that they have patience and extreme confidence in themselves. This group's gotten pushed around the entire game, haven't been able to move the ball very well. But after picking up a first down, running it there, they'll feel a little bit better about themselves going forward.
Red zone opportunity.
Here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. A couple of Dolphins in on the stop.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Green 39, Green 39. Detroit.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They run with a fullback now. This is Dan Vitale. A gain of 3, second down.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7.
All right, here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. And quickly they get to the line.
Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So now here come the Dolphins. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 8 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38. Flex round. Flex round. Hut. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Here we go.
They run again with a J. And some room to roam now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, that's 2 guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got time. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Here we go now. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. In the completion, nice throw, nice catch. But Charles, big thanks goes to the men up front.
They allowed the quarterback to throw out of the rocking chair, so to speak. Plenty of time to survey the field and find an open man.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They're going to look to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. A handoff as they run the counter play. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hurry up, here we go. No, check. Here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, as the play call comes in on 3rd down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
How about the defensive linemen? That's where a good run defense begins, with the guys up front. When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone else to get there and make tackles.
Shift together here from the D-line. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
Detroit! Here we go! Detroit! Detroit!
And they'll run it here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And out come the Dolphins now. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Here we go.
They'll begin the drive with a J. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Going up top, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
They weren't able to complete that attempt, and that was a heck of an attempt there from the shadow of their own goal line. But that tells you how much confidence they have in their offensive line. Go ahead, dial one up. Know that they can protect the quarterback and let him fling one downfield. They didn't get it there, but they sent a message for the rest of the game.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. This is Coleman on the carry. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So, Party, next time we see this coaching staff, I want you to have my back here because that was really kind of a white flag type of a play, almost a little bit of a surrender. Just turn and hand it to the big guy, get what you can, and be prepared to kick the ball away.
take it at the 37.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finding time. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a good grab there. And here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick. Just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball, meaning a 50-50? The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one good for 15 and a first. Fresh set of downs here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Back to throw again. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up
about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Third down now following the run.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! Ohio! 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 Ohio!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. To throw now on 1st down. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit. Detroit.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defense.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And Ndamukong Suh in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll look to throw. Deep drop. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They're in a good spot. 2-possession game, barely, but a 2-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch, but they also have the security of the scoreboard. With that type of a lead, even if something goes haywire, they're still in good shape.
There's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down.
Here we go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
Come on, let's go! Ohio!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's Matt Darr now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Taking it about the 36. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining in this contest. And now out comes Minnesota. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Miami, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.